Well, here at the MSPCA, I'm with Joanna, who looks after the MSPCA. We're by our Christmas tree donated from Derby School, wasn't it?
Well, they decorated it,
decorated
yes.
it, fine. That's nice. But it is Christmas. We're talking about another sort of feature about... we talked with Kerry about, at the end of the interview, about not giving animals for Christmas, very important, and the stories on that. Yeah, it still goes on, doesn't it?
It does, and we've just had a small influx of puppies that have come to us for various reasons, but Christmas coming is another trigger, because if you have behavioural problems with any sort of animal, when you've got lots of people descending on your house, or you want your house to look nice, then perhaps that doesn't go with what you're aiming for, so we end up with them. But we'll find homes for them, and probably for some of them before Christmas as well. So
is this still a problem it used to be? 'Cause it used to be massive, like everyone was giving puppies for Christmas at one stage. Is it less now, though?
It's hard to quantify, and it's easier to get hold of puppies, arguably, now, because you can get them off the internet.
Really?
Yeah. So, yeah.
Order one off the internet?
Yeah.
Wow.
So.
Okay, well, we're saying with furry things as such, because this is the actual campaign we were talking about today.
This is what we're here to talk about, or I'm here to talk about today, yes.
Fake versus real fur.
Yeah.
In clothing?
In clothing, but I think the real kind of trendy thing of the moment is pom-poms. So if the camera can see, this is my gorgeous double pom-pom hat.
The Mickey Mouse look.
The Mickey Mouse look, thank you. Here we have another delightful little red version. And this is my doing microphone. Right, my daughter's here, and we've got a plethora of them. So, and these are all fake.
Oh right, I was going to say that I was made a test between. But
yeah, because I couldn't bring myself to bring real fur, but I think a lot of people feel the same.
Can you tell the difference?
I don't think you can always very easily, and people genuinely don't intend to buy the real fur. It feels beautiful, so you get lured into, it's all different. They're all different colours. They're on hats like this. They're also on sort of key rings for handbags, on shoes, on sort of party shoes, on the front of party shoes, and some quite famous brands have been inadvertently selling them as faux fur or fake fur, and they've been proven to be real. So I guess it's buyer beware. If you've got any suspicion at all that it might be real because it just feels too good to be true, then it probably is, and don't buy it. There are retailers on the Isle of Man we know are stocking real fur. The only other way, if you can, is to test the underneath, and if you feel it's suede underneath, you can't really feel underneath that one, then again there's been an animal involved. And I guess the really important thing to get across is that these animals generally have been horrifically farmed.
Oh, it's about China by any chance, because they seem to have a particularly bad track record on how they treat animals.
And raccoon dog is the fur that's generally farmed in China.
Right.
In other parts of the country, in other parts of the world, Poland, Canada even, Arctic fox is farmed quite a lot, and rabbits. Sometimes they're trapped, but more often than not it's a more economic procedure just to put them in cages, stockpile them, give them a short, not very pleasant life, and then literally kill them for their fur and for nothing else. There's no byproduct. So it's a really horrific thing to support.
And it's interesting to say that some retailers are still selling it, so it is legal to do as such. It's not. It's unethical now. It's not moral, but it's still legal.
Yes, it's not legal to import some furs into the UK, and there is a petition that's going around social media that is pushing the UK government to make all fur importation illegal, which would really help with the situation. But while ever politics does its thing, I think we can all do our own bit by not allowing there to be a market for it in the first place. It really is something we can all do. Okay. And actually a bit like the campaigning in the 1980s and 90s that really made it socially unacceptable for people to wear fur coats. I think we've got to sort of extend it now to maybe smaller bits of fur that nobody, it's not right for anybody to be wearing it.
Actually, the parkas come back in. The parka coat. I saw lots of people downtown with massive amount of fur.
You won't be able to walk past one now without going like that.
I know, but it should be fake. It should be.
Should be fake, but some of it. Canada Goose, sadly, is a brand that generally uses real fur.
Wow.
They say they don't farm it, but still, we'd have to question.
Buyer beware. I like the way you put that.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to see you in February. We're going to do a quite long series of items in February. We'll look at what's in, what's going, and in the meantime, details to get in touch with you?
Yes, please. Well, again, by all means, look at our Facebook under Manx SPCA on Facebook. www.manxspca.com is our website, which is not as up to the minute as Facebook. We put lots and lots of current stuff on Facebook, and the website's more generic.
Okay.
Importantly, has our adoption animals on it as well.
Before we go, how's Rose doing over in Scotland? Any updates?
Well, yeah, she's doing really well. Yeah,
Oh,
so she's got a good life in front of her, I think. Yeah.
Great. See that? I'll pick up the story from last month as we followed her on her
Yeah.
trip to her new home in Scotland.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, we'll see you next year. Happy Christmas.
Thank
Happy
you,
New Year.
and to you and to everyone else. Thank you.